We will have a proclamation and a presentation, and we're going to hear from several members of the community in recognition of Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And this proclamation will be presented by myself and Councilmember Berliner. And we have, to begin this special occasion, we have a video that features some of those who will be here today, and it was prepared by our council team. So we now direct your attention to the screens, and you could.
Devang Shah.
Chung Park. First name is Tufail and my last name is Ahmad.
My first name Thơ and my last name Tran.
My name is Revati Vikram.
My name is Janet Yu.
I'm a Korean American. I came here to the United States in 1971.
I was born in India. I was educated in India. But then, because I was a Muslim, I came to Pakistan, and then I migrated to United States in 73, 45 years ago.
I'm from Vietnam 7 years ago.
I was born in India, in southern India, in the state of Andhra Pradesh.
I'm Chinese. I was born in Washington, D.C. My parents are from Guangdong, China.
I was born in the United States. I was born in Washington, D.C. I moved to Montgomery County when I was several months old.
I came because my parents brought me here. For them, they brought me and my siblings here to provide better education for all of us.
I was told that this has the best education.
Correct. Concept number 2, the following 3 animals that are inside.
This county, I think, is the best public school system, so very good for my kids.
So I had 3 children. All of them went to Montgomery County and got the education, the best education.
And a lot of opportunity for people to get job in DC and Maryland.
Times have changed a lot. Not long ago was looking back at my yearbook to look at all the names, and I believe there were 3 Asian names in my whole 12th grade class.
Montgomery County now is far better than 20 years ago in terms of inclusion, promoting diversity.
I think our county government, our county council, county executive played a significant role in the diversity in our community. People only come here if they feel welcome.
Yes, Montgomery County is definitely very diverse, and the opportunities for people from various diaspora to feel at home and to have their food, their culture, to be able to showcase their cultures, whether it's in Montgomery College or different theaters around, is really admirable.
This county, they very welcome immigrants. I can find English class, I can find support group, and I can find people similar background like me.
Asian Americans have a short history in the United States, and most of them came after the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965. And so in that short history, we have made significant contributions to the United States.
On our local level, we are involved in county, in the local program. We are 15% of the local population.
At least most of Asian Americans I've seen, they tend to be very hard workers.
We've all worked really hard on the individual level, establishing ourselves professionally and bringing our children up within this culture. But I think the values we bring of family, I think it's very important.
We bring a lot of, to me, food culture. That's most important. That's number 1 to me is food.
I feel very proud. They have a month to celebrate Asian. That means our population is important part of the county of USA.
I am very happy to be a part of it in 2018. I never realized before when I was working and I was doing work the importance of this month.
It means that all of the Asians are coming together all of the whole Asian community, no matter which country you come from in Asia, and you're able to mix and mingle with each other through your own cultures.
This month of May is an opportunity for us as Asian Americans to celebrate our heritage, celebrate our culture, to also celebrate the achievements that we have as a people.
It means recognizing our communities, our contributions to the communities, and at the same time, I'm hoping, and I think it does, include us in the larger community, because we are part of what is America.
Very nice. Now I will invite a number of participants to come join us in front. Tufail Ahmad, Judge Pak, Devang Shah, To Tran, Dr. Vikram, and Janet Yu. Okay. So we are going to have a chance for many of our community leaders to say a few words. And I just will begin, and I will turn it to Councilmember Berliner by saying that I think almost everyone, most of us in Montgomery County come here for two reasons. They're for opportunity and for community. And there's no clearer example, perhaps, than the Asian communities that we're celebrating, but there's so much that makes all of us the same. And so we respect our differences and we recognize them, and we also seek to understand what brings us together. And that's what today's important moment is about. And we thank you very much. Councilmember Berliner.
Thank you, Council President. And first, let me thank Sonia and Crystal and Juan and Nicholas for the video. Ladies and gentlemen, should we give them a round of applause? That's a pretty lovely job. So it's an honor for me to join the Council President and the awardees in recognizing Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month this morning. I describe our county as a new world community. We are really almost unlike any place else in the world, and we represent the future of the world, the interconnectedness of all cultures, coming together, living together in harmony as neighbors. So the Asian community is an extraordinary part of Montgomery County. 15% of our county is from the Asian American community, 160,000 different residents. And what is striking about the Asian community, unlike our Hispanic community, which is very large in our county as well, but our Hispanic community generally speaks one language. Our Asian community comes from 50 different cultures where there are 2,000 different languages. I mean, it's hard enough for me to speak English, you know, as my colleagues will attest. But oh my goodness, the challenges that our communities face in not feeling isolated because of their own language, their own culture, and the role that we, all of us, must play in making sure that we are neighbors to one another, that we are one, that we learn from each other, that we appreciate each other. That is what is so extraordinary about Montgomery County. My own life has been profoundly influenced by the Asian community. I had the privilege of serving as legal counsel to the government of Guam, which is a Pacific island, which prides itself on being Asia in America. That was its slogan. And I really loved my role as legal counsel to the governor of Guam. And then on a very personal level, from Buddhism to Bollywood to bonsais, the 3 Bs here, to alternative healing that has been so important in my life, acupuncture and Qigong, and to the extraordinary food of the Asian community. I mean, I have been so personally blessed, as all of our community has. And so we are honoring individuals today who have stepped up as leaders of their respective communities. Chung Pak and Tufail, Devang Shah, To Tran, Janet Yu, and Dr. Vikram. These are individuals who have stood up and come forward and really, turned to their own communities and to us and said, we can do this, ladies and gentlemen. We can succeed in Montgomery County. We can be a part of this community, and we will help each and every one of you succeed in Montgomery County. So it is a privilege to say thank you to these individuals. I want to conclude with a wonderful quote by Mahatma Gandhi. The golden way is to be friends with the world and to regard the whole human family as one. I have to tell you that one of the things that makes me most proud is that the Montgomery County way and the golden way are one and the same. So we honor you. We thank you for your service to our community. We are blessed to have you as part of our county.
Thank you, Councilmember Berliner. So we would like to invite many of our community leaders to make some comments, and we'll start with Tufail Ahmad.
Thank you very much, all the county council members who are here. And we all owe a lot to all of them because they helped me to bring my whole community, the Muslim community, after 9/11. We were all in very difficult situation, but they all gave pat on our back and they encouraged me to get involved. And we got the Muslim community involved. And now it is one of the largest Muslim community organization which is serving the needy people, the people who need help. And in this way, we have brought a lot of smile on the faces of the people in the county. And we are very proud that our youth is involving and they are getting involved. All our seniors are getting help from us. We have a bus for them. We help them whatever we can. And we are very proud of what we are doing. We always need help from the county. They always give me all the help, but we want to tell them we need more because we are doing a lot of work in the county. And with these words, I thank you all again. Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Judge Pak.
I want to thank Council President Hans Riemer and the Council Member Roger Berliner and other council members who are here. Without them, I don't think our community would have gotten a lot of support, doing a lot of good work. And although I am really honored, I know a lot of the leaders who are here today are more deserving than I am because I work with them and I know they put a lot of efforts in helping the community. And also, I'm glad to receive this recognition with my friends here, including Tufail, who I work politically to empower our Asian American community for years. I think this place is the best place to live for all communities, not just Asian Americans. And I think that speaks volume for our county council and our county executive. And I just want to thank them for this honor and also their past support for our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Chung Pak. Dong.
Thank you. Thank you, county council members. You know, I think in a world where we have, or a county that we have about 30% of the people are foreign born, 15% are Asian American, it's no coincidence that we have become the gateway to the United States. It's really, we need to thank our county council members, all 9 of you, because you have created this welcoming environment for us through your legislation, through the environment of what you do, going out in the community, supporting our community with grant programs. And that does not happen without the 9 of you, so it's very, very important that we have legislation, legislators like you, so thank you. And it's especially important in light of the immigrant environment that we have today coming from our president that seems to demean immigrants. And you guys are building a bridge to this county and not putting up walls. So I want to once again thank you. My immigrant experience really started back in 1961 when my father came to the United States. And at that time, there were about 12,000 Indian Americans in the United States. Now we have the AAPI community over 3.5 million. And they have succeeded in so many ways, from being members of Congress to having CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. And so we have succeeded in many, many different ways, and I think we'll continue to have that success moving forward in this way because of the welcoming opportunities that we see in this county. So thank you once again. Now, despite our success, I think one of the things that drives many of us up here is there are members of our community that are left behind, that are not succeeding. And so all of us are working towards helping those that are left behind. One of the organizations that I work with as a board member is AICS. And what we do is there are members of our community that lack access to health care because of lack of information or lack of resources, and it affects them. It affects they have mental health conditions. And because of the county, because of the grants that they provide us, we can partner with the county, we can partner with the private sector and provide those underserved people the resources and the needs to help them with these critical issues that we face in the county. So once again, I've said it many times, but thank you, all of you, for the great work that you do for us in our county. And it's just not, lip service that you guys state.
Thank you, Devang, for everything that you do. Totran.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I am a person of few words, but I hope that our actions spoke forcefully to the most vulnerable people in our community. So I would like to take the few minutes of your time. This is today is exact the same day 7 years ago when I immigrated to Montgomery County. With broken English, no family, no friends speak Vietnamese in this county, and today I received this award. I think it's only happened in the county like Montgomery County when it's embraced the people like me. And this is chance I would like to thank you, all of leaders of Montgomery County. Montgomery County is to give this honor to our people like me. And also thank you for my family. And I would like to say thank you to special thank you to the people in Vietnamese community who refer their family member and their friend to VAS every day. And thank you volunteer and staff to believe in our mission. And we try to contribute to improve the life of Vietnamese community. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, To. Allow me to put this here to make it easier for you, Dr. Vikram. And you're next, Dr. Vikram.
Thank you. Put it lower? Yeah. Oops. It comes off, I think. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. I have a piece of paper to read from because I can go on for hours. This is to limit me a bit. So thank you, President Riemer and the council and Roger, for this honor. It's been, I was quite stunned when I received the letter. I'm quite happy to be here. Thank you for celebrating Asian American Heritage Month with all of us, Identity Heritage Month with all of us from all our community, and recognizing our contributions to our county. I have lived in the United States for 43 years, and 12 of those in Montgomery County. It is a great place to live, and the quality of life is much enhanced by the cultural diversity it offers. Trust me, I have lived on every continent except Australia and Antarctica. The county council and county executive have been very receptive and eager to help the different communities. Believe me, because I have worked in the United Nations and trying to accommodate and help everyone, not an easy task. My hat's off to you all. I'm proud that I have been able to help South Asian Americans in our area,
by making them aware of the many resources offered by our county. In this, I have been guided and helped by my fellow commissioners on the Commission on Aging, and especially Jay Kenny, and Odile, Dr. Brunetto, and her department, who has always been there for us to inform and assist. One of the results of this partnership has been the formation of the JHO team at the North Potomac Community Center, a group of South Asian seniors who have to know how to throw a party. Roger, you've been there. Yes. As well as sharing their selves with each other in times of distress. Whenever there's been a loss amongst them, they've all been there for each other. And that is what community is, and that's what seniors do need. Yesterday, almost spontaneously, 100 of them showed up to have a potluck lunch, and it turned out to be a Mother's Day celebration. They're now being asked to do a Father's Day celebration, and I'm sure they'll come up and do that. Thank you to the staff of North Potomac as well, who have been very cooperative and helpful in getting these programs together for seniors. All of you are invited to the next one. Mark your calendars. I would also like to thank my mom, who is here, for all her love and support. You are very quiet, but thank you for making me a loudmouth. Thank you to my brother, who's also here, and my husband, who wants me to get a full-time job as a psychiatrist so that we can have time off to go on vacation. Thank you to all my friends from ASHA, from the Commission, and from the JHO for all the help and contributions to bring me to this spot today. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that. Janet, you.
Hi, good morning. I'm very honored to be here today. Let me just bring this a little closer to me because my neck hurts. Yes, I want to thank everyone on the council, and I know a lot of you because I've been around for a long time. I've lived in Montgomery County for over 50 years, but I'm not going to tell you how old I am. My purpose in the county is to feed people. Everything I do is through food and culture. I'm in what you all would say, and Nancy, down county. Is that right? We're not up county, we're down county. So there is a lot of people that I serve in the community with the knowledge I have in being a restaurateur and also with dealing with people that maybe don't have a lot of money to put on a nice event but want to be happy and have their families and friends together. So the people in my community would come to me, and I don't care what ethnic group you are. You can come to me and say, I have this amount of money, and I would say, okay, I'll go within your budget, whatever you want, and you can have a beautiful event. And I do this for a lot of people. I've been doing this for 20 years, over 20 years. My parents owned a restaurant for over 30 years in Montgomery County, in Silver Spring, and my mother had always said to me when I opened a restaurant was that you have to serve your family and the community because that's what we're here for. And so this is what I do, and I also offer assistance to anyone that needs help in counseling and opening a restaurant, or if they have problems, I'm here to help. So this is what I do.
Thank you, Janet. Community leadership takes many forms. We really appreciate what you do. Let's read the proclamation now.
Before I do, I want to just observe that we in the County Council are not the only ones honoring this incredible group of people. That our Attorney General Brian Frosch was here earlier with his own proclamation expressing his incredible gratitude. And I believe Vicky Garcia from Congressman Sarbanes' office is here as well and has certificates for you as well. So I hope you feel properly honored. Want to help me with this? Whereas Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, which is recognized nationally throughout May, celebrates the contributions that generations of Asian American and Pacific Islanders have made to American history, society, and culture, and
whereas residents of Asian American and Pacific Islander heritage come from all parts of Asia and the Pacific islands of Melanesia, Micronesia, and Polynesia, and
whereas Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month honors the perseverance of those who courageously reach for their hopes and dreams in a new land and celebrates the important impact that these community members have made on our nation and future generations, and
whereas more than 160,500 county residents identify themselves as Asian American or Pacific Islander, which represents more than 15% of our population, and
whereas as one of the most culturally diverse groups in our county, Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders remind us that while we come from different backgrounds, we are united in our ongoing efforts to make Montgomery County an outstanding community in which to live, work, and raise a family, and our commitment to embracing the diversity that enriches our county.
now, therefore, be it resolved that the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland, hereby recognizes the month of May as Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, signed on this 8th of May in the year 2018 by myself, Hans Riemer, Council President. Thank you so much for being with us today. And we have some recognition awards for our participants. And I think come down.